I don't think people who use D&D subreddits are funny. In this video, me and YouTube live chat browsed 3 different D&D subreddits and reacted to all the nonsense we came across. We found some cool gems every once in a while, but so much of it was just painfully average, or an entire thesis long to read through. If you're gonna learn one thing about me by the end of this video, it's that I hate memes that take longer than 5 seconds to read. D&D players somehow think that because their game requires reading a book to learn how to play, people will be just as willing to read a novel to understand their quirky JPEG. And finally, before we begin, a casual reminder to newer fans that I work on anime to D&D packs on the sidelines. If the new seasonal stuff has got you acting up, I can assure you these expertly crafted PDFs will quench that thirst. It's heavily analyzed by a select group of Galaxy Brain D&D players, written by yours truly, and can fit nicely into nearly any campaign. If any of that interests you, check out the link down below. And with that said, let's get right back to the video. I think the r/d&d community is filled with a lot of art and stuff, so we'll be having a lot of art coming up. Elden Ring asset pack? Yo! Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. This is the meme where your players are having like such an easy time and then someone butts in basically saying, this is super easy, right? We're looting everything, we're gaming. And then the DM hears that and then makes everything like way harder. Is that Den of the Drake? One second, I need to go on YouTube to check. It is! That is literally his dragon! I cook for all our D&D games. My latest character is accidentally a cannibalistic monk. Accidentally a cannibal? Can I say that it's slightly worrying that nowhere in your post is there a disclaimer about not actually using human flesh in any of these recipes? You know, I'm actually a cannibal IRL, and it makes sense that I would accidentally make my character one. How do I get players to realize my character is not a good person? Very simple question. You have them stab a random person. Easy. Trying to get an IRL friend interested in D&D. The trick is you force them to play it against their will. Then they'll love it. Yeah, there was just a bunch of pretty art on the first subreddit, which was completely expected. Art naturally gets more upvotes because people's eyes are naturally dragged towards it as opposed to the bland walls of text. I remember that this indie horror game called Doki Doki Literature Club started restricting art on their subreddit once a week just so other types of media could be posted. This subreddit doesn't do that though, so we're just stuck with people spamming posts of their character commissions. Not really reaction worthy unless you enjoy me just looking at pixels on the screen and shouting, that's really cool looking. So let's just jump into the memes. If anything will save this mundane video, it's gotta be the ingenious humor of the tabletop gaming community. Seeing a cool new way of using spells in r/d&d memes. Thinking about it for more than 3 seconds and realizing that's not remotely how the spell works. This is all of my D&D challenge videos. I think it's cool. I think it could work. I upload the video, I spend 2 weeks working and designing it, and then it turns out there was this small little flavor text at the bottom, which actually ruins everything, and the whole video doesn't work anymore. Our party being forced to kill the BBEG, married couple that became evil because they wanted revenge against the god that refused a divine intervention to save their daughter. That's very long, very complicated. Ha 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 ha! So funny. I'm laughing. So good. Next. Every character when my character doesn't understand wizard terminology. Every character when mine uses early 2000s muggle terminology. What does this mean? Is this even a D&D meme? I don't even know anymore. Totem Warrior. Ew. Ancestral Guardian. Yay. I guess you don't like Totem Warrior. You just see it too often. I guess it's just too good. No one cares if it's normie or not. You can do D&D concepts even though they're generic and common. Don't feel pressured to go into the quirky paths just because, you know, you want to be quirky. Faye, what's your name? The Barbarian, trying to come up with an alias on the spot. Haha, -1 intelligence Barbarian. Haha, funny. The poor unsuspecting DM. So what's your character's backstory? My backstory is epic fantasy rock. That is my backstory, DM. Figure it out. 3rd level monks after getting shot by a musket. I'm going to reverse the trajectory of your bullet. Oh yeah, I skipped that one just off of desire. It seems too complicated for me. I don't know. Moving on. Look at all the words! Because it has 3,000 votes, let's read all the words, right? Read it with me.
No. It's not a class, race, spell, or level requirement. It's you have to be proficient in firearms to be able to... Wait, hang on. You're proficient with those anyway. Well done beating the boss. Her weapon is indeed heavily magical, but as you cast Identify on it, you realize it has attunement requirements you don't meet. I mean, you said we leveled to 14, right? So my artificer probably doesn't actually care about those requirements.
Whoa, chat. That was funny. I am laughing out loud. Next. So many words. So many words. How it feels to get Fireball for the first time. Look at that face. That face of pure arsony. This is a murderer in the making. Expectation, a session with an immersive dungeon master. Reality, he doesn't play D&D. There is nothing else you can do with this backyard now. Tiefling Warlock is so basic. I don't like this about the D&D community, specifically the memers, because I don't think anyone else cares. Oh no, the thing that people unanimously think is basic is basic. Oh no. Cleric with a mace, Tiefling Warlock, horny bard, start in a tavern, fighting rats in a basement. Do it, it's fun. What did we learn here? Humor is a rare breed on these subreddits. The jokes are either too complicated for anyone to have any patience reading through, or buried below inside jokes specific to certain campaigns. I've made my case clear. We as a community need to step up and become funnier, which is why I've created a few of my own completely original and super hilarious memes to begin. Rolling initiative again, right after a fight. My knowledge of D&D, my knowledge of anything else. Special birthday D&D session starring your character. They die halfway through. My dead character. My backup characters. DMs doing NPC voices for the first time. Anime player character. Me, my DM. Okay, I made this one ironically. Anime characters are cool, alright? Buy the homebrew, it's very nice, thank you. XP. Milestones. Level 20. First edition fighters. Dies again. First edition wizards. Me slaying beasts to protect the city. My neighbor's dog. Among Us imposter. Level 5 rogue. Second and fourth edition, computer dungeon masters. Fighters in all roleplay campaigns. I gotta get out of here! Hard to swallow pills. Your campaign will fall apart due to scheduling issues. My character out DPRs yours. My character is more creative. I love your character concept. Thanks, yours is great too. So yeah, hope that made the rest of this video slightly more interesting to watch. If you're capable in any regard of making memes of your own, I'd highly recommend it because the D&D meme subreddits are dying for it. Anyway, that's about it from me. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.